Hi there, I'm Alex D. Just started uploading my previous video and preparing myself mentally for the challenge that I had. I haven't prepared myself for the challenge that I had. Anyway, let's find the textures for the Mosin. Sniper Mosin parts. Here are our textures. Let's copy this thing and create the new working folder over there, call it Mosin, and paste the textures. So this is gonna be fun. Let's just import a bunch of diffuse maps already. So what are we doing right now? We don't need the things like sniper barrels, short black barrels, standard barrels we not need because we are using the medium barrel, which is standard in game, but in the models the standard barrel is the long one, which is interesting. We don't need the bayonet. Body black, yes. Body, yes. Bolt, mag, upper. Mag is I suppose it's clip and rifle round. Yeah, here it is. Anyway, those have alpha channels, which are used for like reflectivity and stuff. So yeah, let's just import all of those, generate MIP maps, make sure we have DXT5 for textures with alpha channels and DXT1 for textures without those. Import this one. This is what we see. This is what we see if we disable the alpha mask, which looks like this. This is how shiny it's gonna be, basically. Yeah, so let's save it as Payday 2 Mosin barrel medium black. Enter. Alright, this one is pretty much the same except it's wooden. Or not painted black, unlike the previous one. Payday 2 Mosin barrel medium D. D for diffuse. Diffuse as in DF in case of textures from Payday 2. Body, okay, body. Takes a while, it's a larger texture. It's 2K, 1K. Yeah, so it definitely looks like it's painted. It's just a wooden body, but it's painted because it does not really look like plastic to me. Whatever, not important. What's important is that we have it. It's Payday 2 Mosin body black. Body. Payday 2 Mosin body D, because it's a standard texture. Yeah, it pretty much looks the same, you know, the same cracks, the same wood texture, pretty much the same alpha. So yeah. Bolt. It's pretty shiny. Judging by how much I see right now, it's gonna be pretty shiny. Yeah. Might have to do something about that, but by default I just don't touch anything. Bolt D. I'm not sure why, but this little video preview of myself is lagging, probably because my computer is busy uploading the video, so it kind of yeah. And also I have a lot of shit open right now. I might as well shut down 3ds Max for now to free up some RAM, I guess. And also this thing. What else? Nothing else. Okay, the video is still lagging. Hopefully it's not the case in whatever is recording right now. Anyway, magdf. It's called magdf, but it's in a weird reversal. It's a clip and a round texture, so whatever. I'm gonna keep the game's internal name for it, so yeah, it's gonna be mag upper. Well, it's not just upper, it's the entire receiver basically. What does it say? Лучший винтовка, храбрый солдат. Best rifle, brave soldier. Yeah, that's this is exactly the thing that Russians stamp on their rifles, just to remind them how awesome they are. Those were the times. Those were the times. So yeah, we have a bunch of diffuse maps already. Let's go to my working folder over there. I still wanna do, you know, the health, you know, the first aid. It's not pouch. It's a bag. Well, kind of medic bag from Raid World War II, but it's huge. It's like this large, and I'm not sure which animations should I use for that. Propane canisters maybe, because it's freaking huge. And also, yeah, the first aid pouch in Left 4 Dead 2 is rather small. It's like a copybook sized, but the medic bag from Raid is yeah, it's large, so I'm not sure how am I supposed to replace it with this thing. Anyway, what I'm here for is for the material file, so I just can okay, so this thing has, yeah, it has alpha on the normal map, which I don't have. I haven't made normal maps yet, so this is not what I'm looking for. I need something else. So might as well just create the folder over there, drop by freshly made textures, and go elsewhere, find my something Payday 2 related, maybe something with the alpha channel in its diffuse. Okay, what about this one? Yeah. Normal map alpha. Okay, that's weird. That's from my earlier works, basically, where I have been kind of clueless and overstuffed my mods with unnecessary alpha channels in every texture, which made them bulkier than they had any reason to be. What about this one? This one is probably the same. Yeah, it's a normal map that has an alpha channel. God damn it. Payday 2 Scout. Oh, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. Because no, it's not gonna work. Why? It's because it's new. Those new models, they have alpha channels elsewhere, not in their diffuse maps. Alright. I might download one of my already uploaded mods, but I just don't want to. Maybe I'll find something useful over there. Okay, let's see the scoped rifle, and if I have short dot, yeah, this diffuse map has an alpha channel and this normal map does not. So this thing, yeah, base map alpha fong mask, base alpha and v map mask. This is the kind of material settings I'm looking for. So finally I did away with that. Okay, so Mosin upper, let's call it Mosin upper. Payday 2 Mosin, Mosoin, I always mistype that. Well, not always, but often enough for it to be a problem. Mosin upper, Mosin upper. What else? Upper isn't changed when skin 2 is in place. Mosin body standard. Mosin body standard. Copying this one. Paste the name. Mosin body. Payday 2 Mosin barrel med. Okay, this is kind of different. I named the materials starting with Payday 2 when they are for exclusively Payday 2 versions of the models. The upper receiver and the basic stock, those are the same models in Raid and Payday 2, so I just left that out. Okay, barrel med, copy, paste. Mosin bolt, Mosin bolt, and Mosin mag, if I remember correctly. Mag. Let's see. Clip. Yeah, I've renamed the material to clip, but I haven't renamed the texture. Well, let's rename the texture as well for consistency reasons. I gotta somewhere have the consistency. Okay, it's processing, so might as well close that. Ow. Okay, we've done with that. Now I want to open some previous mod where I made, yeah, this thing, skin families. I only need two texture groups. It's gonna look somewhat like this. So what do I have? I have body changing. It's a stock. It's a wooden stock which will get a skin 2 at some point. And also the bolt stays the same, the clip stays the same, upper stays the same, and this thing, the barrel has the wood, so it should change as well. And I'm naming those not gold, not black, not camo, not anything. I just named them skin 2, and just in case I don't actually want them to be black, gold, or whatever, just skin 2 for genericness reasons. Now let's just copy those, add skin 2 underscore skin 2, copy, change D to black. This probably sounded bad, but that's your problem, not mine. Black. Alright. Might as well view whatever we actually have at this moment. It's gonna be checkered because we don't have any normal maps at the moment. But we already have it somewhat textured. All right, now for the somewhat tedious part, we'll need our old friend Photoshop for this kind of situation. Going back to our working folder, let's delete all of that. We don't need that anymore. Free up some space. No, I didn't want to open this. I wanted to rename this to DDS. 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 And DDS. The problem is, by default, Photoshop does not open DDS files, and I need some sort of plugin or whatever. However, I already have a thing that opens them in PaintNet. I'm not sure if it does it by default or does not. So what I'm doing is just save them as TGA. And then I can open them in Photoshop. So, my usual this kind of thing. Doggo's seeing some nightmares, I guess. Alright, so x-axis is always correct, so let's see about this bulge over there. Black on the left, white on the right. So this channel is supposed to be black from the top and white on the bottom, which is not, which it is inverted. Diesel engine actually has inverted, well, you can argue which are inverted. If you draw x and y axis like in school or whatever, it's gonna be left to right and bottom to top, but usually in the computer sense of things, your image starts from upper left corner and it goes, x goes from left to right and y goes from top to bottom. In this case it's also true. We're just gonna select everything, invert this, and also we'll cut it and paste into the blue channel for now. The green channel is supposed to be the red channel, and the blue in this one is supposed to be the green, and blue is supposed to be full white. Well, it's probably not supposed to be, but anyway, as a rule, it's full white. So we have this, we have this, yeah, everything looks correct, and here's our normal map. We can just save it. Now let's do the same routine for everything else. Oh, these two things are the same because this is a barrel medium normal map, this is a barrel medium black normal map. They are completely identical, so goodbye. They are identical, as is this thing, I guess. Let's just open them and compare. Maybe they are different because, you know, this one is painted and this one is clean. No, they are the same again. So yeah, let's save this one as TGA. I'm probably doing extra work. I'm doing something wrong, but you can go ahead and stop me if you want. But that's how I do my mods. Of course, some of you will tell you that I am completely clueless idiot that has no idea what he's doing and just doing everything wrong for several years, never Never acknowledging my mistakes. I do acknowledge my mistakes. I have recorded a video how I converted those normal maps to the workable source engine ones without Photoshop in PaintNet. And during recording, I actually I found out that I was really doing something completely unnecessary, because it could be done much easier. So yeah. Anyway, this is again the green channel, which is inverted. This is the red channel, which isn't in its place. So let's select that, paste it over here for now. This one goes into green, this one goes into red, the blue is white. So good. Okay, 3 more to go. Same here, invert, cut over here, cut here, cut here. Just checking, because yeah, I'm kind of doing it fast. There is a faster way. There is always a faster way. So I'm gonna hold Control and press a bunch of buttons, and things will magically be doing themselves. Control 3 A X 5V 4X 3V 5X 4V. Okay, let's see what I just did. Yep, everything is correct. Let's try that again. If I were smarter, or I don't know, yeah, if I were smarter, I would probably write some kind of program that does this kind of button pressing automatically, some sort of macros or whatever. But since I'm not, this is manual labor for me. Control 3 IAX 5V 4X 3V 5X 4V S. Control S. So where do I look? Somewhere over there, or here. It's correct either way. So yeah, that's good. I think that's it. Yeah, we don't need Photoshop anymore. Thank you. All right. This is gonna yeah, it's not saying 8-bit alpha. It's not having any alpha, so that's good. This texture is smaller as a result. This is a p.3 most in barrel medium N. Oh, by the way, I might as well tick a special thingy that says normal map here. I'm not sure if it does anything. It's body N, bolt, normal map, bolt N, mag, normal map, clip. It's a clip. This is a stripper clip, and this is a rifle round. As you can see, it has actually a normal map for the base of the round, but it's not textured on the diffuse map. I have seen, yeah, there was a black spot over there. But yeah, that was deemed unnecessary, I guess. But the normal map is here. Whatever. And upper, you know, the receiver. upper. I forgot to check the normal map, but whatever. Screw it. Okay, 5 normal maps go over there. Now I can view as replacement our rifle, and it's shiny. It probably shouldn't be as shiny, but do I care? I don't. Do you? Well, your funeral. Anyway, that does look good, I think. So, okay, something wrong with the clip. Something wrong with the clip. Oh. Oh, he goes. That's better. We can see the character loading rounds. We don't see the base of those rounds anyway, unless you count this little frame over here, but who's gonna pay attention to that? Let's see it in view model mode. Increase the FOV to 103. Why not 104, for example? Is because this happens. Why not 105 or 102 or 100 and whatever? It's because when you press 1 it goes to wireframe mode, when you press 2 it goes to smooth shaded mode, which is I guess it's broken in this version, but what I've noticed about this mode of showing the materials and stuff, it doesn't do colors. So if say you have some sort of gray gun or knife or whatever, and you have changed its colors to be more lighter or darker, or maybe you made it greener, bluer, or something like that. In this mode it will be just a basic texture with the normal maps and everything else probably, but not certain effects like the color. When you press 3 it goes to textured mode, which applies those colors and everything else, and this is basically how it looks, how it's gonna look like in game. If you press 4 it's gonna go to bone weights mode, which shows green is a piece of a model which is completely rigged to a single bone. Yellow and red are more flexible in that regard. And I don't know, but let's see, if I press 5, does it go to, no, it doesn't go to bad vertex data, which is this mode. It will show bad vertices as red. No, it does not go to UV chart. Yeah, coach arms. I'm not sure how to change from coach arms to something else. Whatever. And this I don't even know what's this for, but it's probably something important. So yeah, when I'm not using 90 because of how ultra wide basically this kind of viewport is, due to all the stuff that's happening over there, blocking a good portion of the screen, I'm using 106, but since I've pressed 1 over there, it's gone to the wireframe mode, and I just press 3 to make sure it's textured. So yeah, that's a thing. So yeah, let's see the other animations. It starts with the empty magazine. You kind of can see it, but then it's full of bullets, full of rounds, and then you finish it with the one final round and close the bolt. You can see the round in there, So yeah, that's a quick brush check. That's something else entirely. Stock attack. Okay. Well, we don't have a second skin yet. So before we do that, we might as well work on our attachments. I'm going to comment out the flashlight for now because I don't really like antique weapons like this one with any sorts of attachments, and since, well, you're very unlikely to attach a laser sight to a pump shotgun because, yeah, you're not likely to keep it anyway. So that's a sacrifice I can do. The shell ejection will remain at the same spot because, yeah, that's already done. What I need to do, however, is, I'm not sure what forward node is, but muzzle flash and attach muzzle and attach shell eject are one and the same. Because if you remember, at least before the TLS update, attach shell eject used to be in the same spot as the shell, and this is why it smoked from there instead of the barrel. That's weird because, you know, Left 4 Dead 1 didn't have that problem and Left 4 Dead 2 messed it up somehow, and it never got fixed until the TLS update. Modders like Mr. Funreal have noticed that, so yeah, those are actually supposed to be in the same spot. Forward node is usually also, it probably has something to do with tracers or whatever. So yeah, what we're gonna do is make sure we have our muzzle flash aligned with the barrel. Let's make it 22. No, it's not 22, it's 21.5, 0.6, 0.7, yeah, 0.7. Why is this slightly moved aside? I don't know. 31, 4, no, 35. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so ooh, it says 000 because it's flash. I hate it when it happens. There is no flash attachment over there. Not really sure why, but yeah, might as well just copy this stuff. So instead of flash, it actually goes over here. Attach shell eject is going to be the same thing. Shell can stay and flashlight must go for now. Skin families fine. And we don't need to change anything over here. We just don't. Not right now anyway. So we've changed the attachment and we've added a second skin, so let's close that and recompile our model. It's warning us about base alpha and mask, but whatever, it's not important, everything compiled just fine. Let's see if we messed up with the skins. Model skin 2. Yep, it's black. This is the second skin. It's painted black or whatever, as opposed to our normal brown wooden skin. So yeah, I'm basically satisfied with everything over here, mostly. But you know, my mods have some sort of quality control ceiling, at which point I just say, well, I probably can do better, but I won't because I suck. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So let's go to we don't need the textures anymore over here. We'll just make this a empty folder. Later we'll just drop our screenshots in there and preview images and all of that. Wooden p.3 Mosin. Changed here everything already. Pump shotgun. Replace that. We have world models to do. Textures. Let's just copy this one over here. Oh, we also need to make a HUD icon and stuff like that. Okay, am I right when I'm saying Mosin 1907? Yeah, 1907. 1907. Okay, weird. That kind of looks similar, but those are definitely short. This is definitely long. And this one, it kinda looks like the one that we have, but it's lacking the cleaning rod. I'm not entirely sure why almost every image of that particular version lacks a cleaning rod, or maybe it has one, but it's somewhat positioned differently. Whatever. Who's gonna notice? Me? Am I going to update it at some point if I survive long enough? Maybe. Then again, I might as well go back and make that finish Mosin. Finish. Here. See that? That's a semi pistol grip on a finish kind of Mosin. So might as well do that at a later point. Yep. Okay, it's still processing, but whatever. So yeah, I'll just call it a 1907. Why is that important? It's because I am doing gun shop signs for my guns. So Mosin 1907 carbine. It's bold, it's large, it's TWs and condensed. Delete that. I kind of don't like the kerning of this particular font, so no, wrong layer. This one, 1, 2. One, two. Oh, 1. That's more like it. Yeah, that's perfect, because you know M has more space to it due to the tilting of its space or whatever. Okay, that's good. That's good. The price is all right. Not changing that. After some point, I just stop caring about this kind of thing. Mosin. Sign gun shop. Pump shot. I think it's pump shot. I might be wrong, but I hope I'm not. and as PNG, TGA, or whatever. PNG is yeah, it's the best one, because yeah, it usually has low file sizes for things of like 2 colors in this case. So yeah, that's a good format for this kind of thing. What else? Not doing a preview right now. I'm gonna need a science motion. Sign pump shot, generate. Since I've saved as a PNG without alpha, it should be imported as DXT1 and not say 8-bit alpha over there, which is correct. Sign this thing. Yeah, just paste it over here and test it in game at a later point. That's it. We don't need that anymore. Okay. 3D max time, I guess. And while it's loading, I'll just cut the video right there, because we have a world model and sounds to work with. So see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.